Okay, guys, so today um, we are going to talk about how to add description to your writing. Um, this is going to be geared towards the narratives we finished recently or the narratives that we're working on right now. But this could really be applied to any type of writing, and we'll talk about that later. So this is called a bada bing sentence. All right, so as we've talked about, often the hard thing with writing is just knowing what to do. And that's the great thing about a bada bing sentence is it is a formula. So it has three steps. The first step is the ba, and this means something physical or something you feel, which we're going to see an example in just a minute, and this will make more sense. The second step is the da. This is what is seen or the imagery. And then the third step is the bing, which is what is thought. Okay, so keep that in mind. And we have that right here. Here's what this looks like. Okay, so we have a typical sentence. It says, I went to the beach, right? Very straightforward, no frills. Now take a look at this. We have a bada bing sentence. All right. So again, it has three parts. The first part says, digging my toes into the wet sand and feeling the warm ocean water hit my ankles. There's the ba, there's the physical, the feeling, right? I looked out over the horizon and watched the amazing sun set behind the waves. There's the da, that's what the person can see, that's the imagery, right? And then thinking to myself, there is no place on earth more serene than this. All right, so it even says thinking, that's what they're thinking. So ba, da, bing, three steps. So we turned a totally ordinary sentence into something just really impactful. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to practice. All right. So what I want you guys to do, let's just do this in our journals really quick. I want you to create a bada bing sentence. Okay. I want you to think of your favorite book, movie, or cartoon character. So a character. All right. And create your bada bing sentence. Totally up to you. Just keep it school appropriate. So again, you have your three steps. Ba, which is physical, da, which is imagery, and bing, which is thought. All right, and we're going to turn this into a bit of a game. I don't want you to use the character's name. All right, I want you to do your bada bing sentence, and then we're going to share some out and see if we can figure out who you're describing, who you're writing about. Okay, so here's my example. Exhausted from the long journey. That's my ba. That's how that's the feeling. That's the physical. They're exhausted. I looked up at the colorful array of balloons keeping my house afloat. All right, there's my da, and sadly thought to myself, boy, Ellie would have loved this adventure. There's my bing. All right, so my character is the old guy from the movie Up. That's who I'm describing. Okay, so you have an idea, come up with use your favorite book, movie, or cartoon character. We're just going to practice, all right? Just practice creating a bada bing sentence. Okay, so we would do the practice, we would share some out and have some fun trying to guess. And this is what we typically do next. All right, so we use this for our narratives. You guys, we've been working on this. I've given you some feedback. We've mostly done peer feedback. So what I want you to do now, we're going to try to make these narratives as strong as possible by adding some fantastic description with bada bing sentences. All right. So you're going to go through your narrative, and I want you to find three to four spots where you think a bada bing sentence would be awesome. All right, and you're going to create those bada bing sentences. You're going to make sure you highlight them, and then we're going to get back with our small groups. All right, guys, any questions? Please let me no.